Stuey fucking Newton, you can't take shots. I do the fucking shooting here, reporting live from XLMGTV at the legendary AF Volume 2, and I'm here with introduce yourself to the people.
What's up, y'all? I'm Tokara, aka TeeKay. Nice to meet y'all.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like Seattle got like a lot of hidden gems, you know what I'm saying? Like you done did work with Jay Stalin, you done did work with Be Legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us a little bit of background, like what it is that you do and what kind of vibe you provide when you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I grew up kind of rough, so I definitely give like that rough R&B vibe. I call it groove music. Pretty much, I'm a singer-songwriter. I also produce a little bit, and I just like to get the vibes and make it translate on the track. As far as like whatever vibe any artist is looking for, I try to like dig deep with who they are and how they conduct themselves, as far as like how they create. And I just tap into that and create like that.
That's actually a real talent to be able to bounce off people's energy because, you got a lot of artists that kind of just do what they do and that's just kind of what they do.
Yeah.
Versus being an artist that can be like, okay, I can, bounce off of your energy and, we can actually create a vibe together. So that's actually pretty tight, you know what I'm saying? And what I actually enjoy too is that, you're a woman holding it down for the singers, songwriters, you know what I'm saying, and just entertainer extraordinaires. So how important is it to you as a woman to be out here and still putting in the same work, if not more and better, as the men that may seem to get more respect in a male-dominated industry?
It's extremely important. More times, often, I get a lot of backlash from the men because they look at me like, how is she able to do this? How is she able to be so strong? How is she able to stand 10 toes in this with a lot of pressure around her and people that have been out here for years or people that have just started or things like that? How is she able to get these opportunities to work with these people? And pretty much it's all about who you are as an individual, as a creator. And I just try to I try to hold tight to who I am as an individual and create through that, like through my personality, through the things I've been through, and relating to the other artists. It's extremely important to keep yourself open and honest, and that's pretty much,
Hey man, listen, there's a whole lot of queen energy, you feel what I'm saying? And y'all got to put some respect on the queens, man. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all really want to know the truth, if we start talking knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Male chauvinists made up with this idea that the man's the leader. The queen's really the leader. So y'all got to put some respect on the queens when they putting in work. That's real shit. I mean, I'm just saying, you feel what I'm saying? So, back to what you were saying as far as you kind of just create off of your own originality and individuality, whereas we kind of live in an era where they kind of support more of cookie cutter, carbon copy type of shit where it's almost like they want to hear somebody that sound like somebody else.
Right.
And they're quick to kind of turn away somebody that is really just giving their story and giving their journey. So how important is it to you as an artist to stick to your original journey?
Sticking to my original journey is extremely important because I done been through the mud, the sticks, the rain, the wind, everything, anything you can think of. And, usually when you keep it real like that, you're in the studio with these artists or whoever you're going to work with, and they see that, they want to create with you. They want to get to know you more, especially if you know what you're doing. It's always important to know what you're doing. And, real recognize real. So I definitely work extremely hard. I'm in the booth alone. Ain't nobody else in the booth with me when I'm recording. So I definitely take that into consideration when I'm creating. Like, I got to get in here and do this and show and prove who I am as an individual on these songs and whatever the artist is looking for. So that's definitely one of the ways. It's definitely just keeping an understanding and an open mind and an open spirit where you're creating. It's not all about being cute. It's not all about being pretty. I don't even talk about a lot of sex or ass and titties and shit like that. I'm talking about real life shit, like how being outside and the struggle or, hustling, shit like that. So gotta check that out.
Well, that's kind of the beauty of, I feel like, being organic to what you represent, because there's a lot more people that can relate to that struggle of being outside or hustling and having to kill what you eat versus somebody who's so set up in life all they have to worry about is fucking all day. Like,
Right.
I mean, in a perfect world, yeah, we'd just be fucking all day if we could, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot more people that's still in some type of struggle, some type of uphill climb. And I feel like as an artist, that's important to portray because your fans want that. Your fans
Yes,
need that.
I try to be as relatable as possible.
You relate to the people that way. And sometimes it's not always about a fire bar or a metaphor. Sometimes fans stick with you because you spoke their life.
And you give it to them with a vibe.
You feel me? And they'll never forget that.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate your approach to making music. I definitely appreciate your contributions to the music scene. I hope to see a lot more from you. I hope to see you keep going, keep striving, keep shining, keep doing the queen shit. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, any last words, anything you're working on, where they can find you at, let the people know what's the work is.
Well, you can find me at TOKARA_TOKARA. I'm on all streaming platforms. I got 2 rap singles coming up and also an R&B album that's going to be dropping here pretty soon around winter. We look around winter time, so keep a lookout for me and keep going with the groove music. Keep it groovy.
Yeah, come on, keep it groovy. You heard it here first.
Keep it groovy.
You feel me? Stuey fucking Newton. You can't take shots. I do the fucking shooting. XLMGTV. We out this thing, man.